All right, Sean Tell, FightHype.com here with the CEO of Mayweather Promotions at the Marriott, fresh off of an amazing show where Gervonta Davis scored a 6-round KO over Leo Santa Cruz. Leonard, what did Gervonta show last night?
He showed his incredible ability to stay focused and what he's all about. I mean, he's the most exciting fighter in the entire sport. I mean, I've been saying it, and I'm gonna continue to say it. He's a young star who's going to get better and better each and every fight. He's nowhere near where he's going to be eventually, but that's what it's all about, getting better and better each fight. And I thought that he showed some incredible things last night, but we're just getting started. You know, he can improve in a lot of areas, just like any fighter, and that's what he wants to do. He wants to get back in the gym in the next week or two and get back working on his skill set and just continue to get better. And he has an unlimited ceiling, and the sky's the limit to where he can go in this boxing game. And it's all about staying humble, putting in that work, staying disciplined. And those are the things that I've been saying that, you know, I see he's turned the corner with everything as far as his maturation process, you know, because when you're young, you're going to make mistakes and those things. But again, he's on those kind of things. And again, I love his mindset. He wants to just get back in there and continue to get better and better. And that's what it's all about.
What did you think of the left uppercut, Leonard?
He's an incredible, special talent. You know, we're just glad to be a part of this incredible journey, because this thing is getting ready to go to places that people haven't seen before.
Well, I mean, the uppercut was even talked about by LeBron James to Magic Johnson, and yeah.
Well,
it went mainstream.
Again, I've been saying it all along, is that our goal is to cross him over into that mainstream world. We know what we're doing, and that's been proven by the career that Floyd has had. So we know what the blueprint looks like, and it's a little different, but again, where he's headed, you know, and I'm just really excited about the future for him. And he has an incredible team. Props to Coach Calvin and the rest of his team, who did a phenomenal job in training camp with getting him prepared. Again, this was the best shape he's ever been in. He was incredibly focused, and it gets just better and better. When outside opens back up, it's over. It's all the way over.
When we go back to normal.
When we go back to normal, his next event, as you see, you just only seen a sprinkle of the success and the magnitude of kind of where this thing is going at such an early stage. And because he has a different kind of appeal. He's has an incredible ability to attract this entire young generation. You know, that's why he has an incredible...
Which boxing rarely attracts.
Right. Yeah, and again, our goal all along, see, we're not concerned about this Twitter boxing. You know, and we love the fans and going to continue to give the fans the best fights, but they're not going to control where we're going. See, at the end of the day, it's a great sport, but it's also a business too. And some of these...
And do you feel like those names everyone's going to bring up, they'll get there eventually on your timetable?
Yeah, I mean, because the great thing about this, all these guys are young.
Right.
All these guys are young, so they got to fight each other. At some point, they got to fight each other. You know, but no one's going to dictate to us on who and what and when and where, because we know what we're doing. Gervonta Davis is going to be in the biggest fights possible for the most amount of money. Period.
And the fight went exactly the way you thought it would too, in terms of...
Again, Leo Santa Cruz is an incredible fighter. I was telling everybody throughout the whole promotion, I know what he brings to the table. You know, this dude is a 4-division world champion, and he has a warrior's heart. And he came and was nip and tuck those first few rounds. You know, it was back and forth. I actually just watched it a little while ago. It was an incredible, exciting, highly entertaining fight. It really was.
You notice anything on that second viewing extra that, you know, you go back, watch it again?
I was just like, whoa, them dudes was rumbling from the go.
Yeah.
From the go. And Leo Santa Cruz, he didn't take a step back. He was pressing the action. You know, but once Tank got warmed up and got going and start, you know, kind of the instructions that Calvin and them were giving him were on point. You know,
but what was crazy with Leo is once he got rocked, he tried to just punch his way through it. It was like Tank said, his mind wouldn't let his body.
Because he's a warrior.
Right.
He's a warrior,
Right.
and all his fans stand up for Leo Santa Cruz again, because again, he's an incredible fighter, and I have the utmost respect for him for daring to be great. You know,
because that's the risk you take, right?
That's the exact risk that you take when you want to be great. You know, he came up short tomorrow, but again, he'll be back. Mm-hmm. He'll be back, and again, I got nothing but love and respect for him, his dad, and his entire team. It was a tremendous promotion, very respectful. You know, and they gave the fans a great fight. You know, a lot of people wanted to hate on the matchup, and I told everybody it was going to be a great fight. I told everybody, because anytime that you had those two type of styles that come together, you're going to have a big clash. You know, and neither guy took a step backwards. You know, and so again, our goal is to continue to elevate him and to cross him over into the mainstream world. That's why you see I got so many calls from a lot
Who'd
of
you get calls from, Leonard? Give us some names.
A lot of people. Some of the names that you mentioned. Bunch of A-listers that you know that I've become very good friends with over the years. I ain't got a name drop, but
right.
But again,
these are people who went to Floyd's fights.
1,000%.
And now they'll probably be going to Tank's fights, or they were in Atlanta.
But these are some of the new generation of the younger people. Again, can you imagine what his next fight is going to look like? As far as when outside opens back up, as far as being a star-studded event. Again, it's going to be incredible, and we're just excited that his ability to attract fans who aren't part of the Twitter boxing, because boxing right now is a niche sport. But our goal is to elevate the entire sport, to bring it back from the old days, you know, where everyone is locked in. The Tank is an incredibly exciting fighter, and again, everyone is commenting on his ability to, you know, get it done. And that's what it's about. The fans want to come to be entertained, and that's what he's giving them.